to my first ever Let's Play of Dead Cells. Now, Dead Cells came out about a month ago, around August 7th or 8th, I can't quite remember which, but I remember that since then it has had an enormous following. It's been a hit, and for all the right reasons. In the past month, I've managed to get some, clock some time in on it, and it is a fantastic game with a very unique feel. We'll get into it in a little bit, but the name of the game is that it feels fresh and new no matter how long you play it. And we're going to be talking about that, and we're also going to be really looking at something unique about it, which is that in games like, it's a difficult game when you first start out, but unlike a game like Dark Souls, where when you lose and you're punished heavily for, getting killed, it's very frustrating. Dead Cells leaves you to lose everything and you can't get it back. But it's still fun. In fact, it's more fun when you die, and you'll see why, in this game than it could ever be in Dark Souls. And we're going to go into detail about that right now. But first, let's go ahead and start a new file, because, like I said, this is not my first rodeo. Wow, 111 runs. No kidding, it's not my first rodeo. Alright. Here we go. Prisoners' quarters. The lucky prisoners had a window in their cells. They ended up choking on the ashes from the ossuary. Charming. Also charming. And there we are. That's our main character. That's the cool thing about this game. When you die, your head, which is, the cartoon trailer, which I highly recommend watching, it's very fun, is like a little ball of fire with a little sparking eye in the center of it. And every time you die, you go down that chute and attach yourself to a new dead body. It's very, very interesting. Also, we have next to nothing, which is, I think, adds to the fresh feel, as you'll see later. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? Yeah. What's the matter? Got your tongue? Yes, that's right. No tongue. Anyway, it must be strange to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it. But you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. Me? Right, so, interesting NPC right there. Spoilers, does not have good longevity. And we are allowed a choice of a crappy plank shield or a, just regular bow. And I don't typically like bows or shields, but I'd rather have something to fight with than something that won't even block. Look at that. It only blocks 75% of the damage. Why would I do that when I could just keep the damage away by killing something from a distance? Like that. Oh. Right into it, huh? Here. Alright. Oh, and those little blue things we're collecting are called cells. In case you wanted to know, because I highly recommend getting this game. It is so fun. Ooh. Gosh, I hate those archers. I also hate these zombies. But, cells can be used to purchase upgrades later. Oh, yes. Oh, this is wonderful. Yes, please. That's the cool thing. The weapons that you get, you have to pick up at first. And even when you get to a point where you don't have to go searching for them, they are given to you at random with certain upgrade. It's always a gamble. You never know what you're going to get. Really keeps it fresh, along with the fact that, by the way, we will never see this same exact map again. That's the great thing about this game. It randomizes the map every time you run through it. It keeps certain things, like you won't have different enemies, but, I love that sword. Oof. Poor show. Also poor show. That should have been acrobatic. Anyway, where was I? Can't remember. It's alright. But yes, that combined... Now I remember. That combined with the, how fluid it is, how, like, randomized the enemies are, how fun it is to, succeed, really keeps this game fresh. And, yeah, it's just going to keep getting better from here. With that, I'll go ahead and shut up. Get to some good old gameplay. Aha! That's another thing. You unlock weapons by finding blueprints, and you use those souls to unlock them once you get to a checkpoint at the end, which, by the way, resets every time you die. So, yeah. That is about the only place that will stay the same no matter how many times you die. Not gonna waste my gold on that yet. But that one's free! I'll go with that, even though I'm not using a green weapon. It's all in the planning. Whew. So, let's see. Another teleportation wheel. Hate these shield guys. I say that and they didn't land a scratch on me, but, Oh, they have in the past. Uh-huh. There's our checkpoint, everybody. Promenade of the Condemned. It's not very bright, but at least there aren't any monsters here. Well, Don't know what you classify him as. Well, look who it is. I'm the Collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. Bring me the cells you gather from others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful little items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me, and I will introduce you to some more experimental items. Alright, and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, in case you didn't know, we didn't have a way to heal ourselves that entire first level. Which is a pain in the butt if you haven't played the game before. But, it's a very steep learning curve, but it's one you get back from real quick. So, we go ahead and get ourselves a healing flask. Health flask, sorry. And why not? Now we can actually have a little bit of what we gathered after we die. So, hello, weird creature.
I'm really happy I found this great stinking pile of corpses.
Whoops. I meant to talk to him more, but yeah, these are the cool thing is, like, instead of leveling up per se, you get to choose these, like, mutations, and they're like these three kinds: brutality, tactics, and survival. And then there are general mutations. And to be honest, I only get general mutations when I've exhausted necromancy and combo, just because they're so. I mean, necromancy is the only, like, if you run out of your healing flask, that's the only way you can heal yourself. As you can see. So, of course, necromancy. Keep talking to, what's that name? Guilaine, I suppose. Maybe it's French.
You can't even imagine all the stuff you can find in here. By the way, it's an odd thing to say, but you kind of look like these guys. Oh yeah, sorry about the smell. In any case, you'd be selling a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, stuff. Well, I'm gonna go back to digging through the filth for some more goodies. I'll see you again, I guess. ...
Funny, they look a little like me. Alright, and refill our health. Wait, oh, wait. No need to. Off we go. The charming countryside atmosphere of the forest is giving way to a less wholesome ambience. Alright, guys. Gonna see how we're doing. And with that, I'm gonna stop here and gonna go ahead and start recording the next episode. This has been the first episode of my Dead Cells playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed it, and there's one more episode after this that I've released with it, and I hope you enjoy that one too. This game is tons of fun. I recommend it to literally anyone, and it's got a lot of promise, and it's still got some growth to do. So, very exciting. My name is Hiram. This has been Vadenari's Verse. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.